Hi everybody, Charlie here. This week on the Cherry Podcast, it's episode 121. Grayson tells us why he thinks Jayson Tatum is a bust. We look at market opportunities while the market and every other market continues to dip. And we answer your questions live. Thanks for listening. See you on the next episode. Bye.
No, I was going to really enjoy that too. Oh, my neck's really sore.
Well, he might send one. He sent one a week ago, I think, while we were live.
Oh.
And I forgot to tap it. So if he sends one today,
We'll tap it.
we'll tap it.
Even if, I've got to be finished at 10:55.
Yeah, well, Eddie moves fast. He's a fast operator.
Yeah?
Yeah. Multiverse. Blades Power. John Who. Hello. Hello Instagram. Hello everybody. Almo83, Carmelone Collector. It's the Thursday Hobby Chat, where we talk about things, what have happened in cards this week or in the preceding days. And I struggle to come up with topics at this time of year because this time of year always feels like to me.
Winter.
Yeah, well, this period in the hobby, as NBA finals wind up, it's often like a bit of a what's happening.
Yeah.
So it's that's how I recall feeling this similar time last year and the year before, being like at this time of year, and then it starts to get more exciting as football season gets closer.
Oh, NFL.
Etc. You want to talk about NFL today? Laker is there.
I'll get to that. Can you do some work?
Smokey, Blake.
What's the...
Stephen.
Oh, different Blake.
A different Blake. What about the PSA 8 Jordan buyback RC? Now, that is actually one of our first topics to talk about today. Kemp since 1973. Is that Sean Kemp?
I think it was a good buy. I don't know why I don't get it. I think it was a good buy.
Yeah, a couple of big sales. That's our first topic. So well done, Kemp since. You win everybody's respect. Big sales. Well, are they sold? Yes. The buyback did sell. The Jordan has sold. The LeBron Triple logoman is currently at 1.7 milli.
Too much.
At Golden. You think it's too much?
It's too much.
Which is just a shade under what the exquisite RPA is at.
I rest my case.
At 1.75. I mean, is that an equal card? The Triple logoman versus exquisite RPA for LeBron?
No, it's not, and it's going to go for more. I've seen Ken doing the rounds. He's talking $5 million
For what?
The LeBron Triple logoman.
No,
I think he's talking $5 million.
if anyone can get it there.
Listen, if he gets it there, I reckon the buyer would want to hire Camilla from the old depth trial because that should be illegal.
That would be that. The card equality with the Triple logoman and the exquisite RPA. You are saying they shouldn't be in the same ballpark. no.
I mean, it's good for the hobby. It's good for the hobby.
Yeah, this is true.
To me, it's a $1 million card, and it's Have we lost touch with how much $1 million is?
Yeah. Well, I think we probably have. Yeah. Yeah. Especially in these days of money printer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, how many bored apes should it be worth? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a $1 million card. It's going to sell for a lot more. I'm going to be an idiot. Okay, not for the first time. Would I rather own the LeBron Triple logoman or the signed Jordan rookie? I'd still rather buy the LeBron Triple logoman, which means that it's worth more than the other one. So I still think, but I think it's close. So I think, both of them are around $1 million.
Okay. Now, what about we had mentioned earlier? We had a sale at Christie's actually, which is they do like regular auctions, not just sports card. Not just sports card stuff. This was one of the buyback Jordans. I think it's like a reprint of the Jordan Rook that was put out. Was it by Apothec? But they include a Jordan auto on them. It's a pretty nice auto, by the way. It's not a little one. It's across the front of the card, so he's used the whole space to fill up that. It's not a little squiggle of an auto. It's a great big one, and that went for a tiny bit over $1 million.
Yeah, and I think worth it. I think they were pitching that it would be 2 to 3. I don't have a problem with that. I feel like if I was selling something that was going to be potentially worth $1 million, I would want them to be saying it's probably going to be 2 or 3 million as well.
Yeah.
And I think if you'd sold it in January 2021, maybe would have got 2 mil. But good card, great card. Jordan's not signing anymore, or if he is signing, very, 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 very little. So I think that a good investment.
Yeah, it's a funny one because you aren't getting a Jordan rookie. You're getting a reprint, but it's not the rookie card. So the value is really in that auto, isn't it? Isn't that what you're paying for?
Is the provenance,
the provenance
of that particular card, how it was inserted, etc. Yeah, it's a. I would probably want to buy a different Jordan. Like if I was going to spend, if I had $1 million and I was going to buy a Jordan, it wouldn't be that one.
Yeah,
but yeah, like in this sort of strange world that we're living in, where we're comparing these cards, they're not really comparable.
Kuma Bailey says it is a rookie buyback.
So it's a buyback. So it was bought back and then reinserted into a product that was released at a later time.
Okay, so it's not a reprint.
Not a reprint, no.
Okay. Somebody was saying it was a reprint.
I don't think it's a reprint.
Okay. Thank you, Kuma. Now, as you mentioned, you're saying, at this time last year or March last year, some of these cards, Jordan, LeBron, would have gone for more. In this market slowdown that we're seeing across,
the world. Yeah.
The world. Yeah. Crypto continues to, crash out. What are the opportunities to that you see in this slowdown across cards as well?
You could buy a sports card store cheap.
Could you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Opportunities. I mean, you know how I'm with customers that come into the store.
Yeah.
And they're what should I get? And I'm like, I think that's overpriced. I think that's overpriced. Like this. I really think it is hard to find a product at the moment where there's enough of it that its price is low enough that you can still buy it. I think the opportunities still exist in the soccer space. I think soccer's still at a really good price. I think we're starting to see a little bit in basketball. We're starting to see some products that you can get hold of. I know Noir this year looks really good and has come back to earth really quickly with its price.
I saw a beautiful sneaker spotlight Steph Curry pulled it by Primo yesterday.
They got 2, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. Amazing.
Beautiful.
I think. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. So there's opportunities there. I think that what people are going to realise at the moment is, one, that card prices are going to drop. Everything's going to drop. Like the world's about to shit itself and forget where it lives.
Yeah.
But it won't be for that long, I wouldn't have thought. But they're going to start seeing that not that I'm Nostradamus, but they're going to start seeing, I think what a lot of people think, is that the reason we collect these things is because they're amazing and we're passionate about them and we're connected to the athlete. and the set and all that sort of stuff. Whereas, I don't think anyone's going to mind if they're Monkey Coin or whatever. Like, I don't feel like they've got any connection to it. It's just this. It's like a car that doesn't, that oversteers to the left, and it's going to cost them $3,000 to fix. Like, it doesn't matter how good it was at the showroom. Now it's just this thing that annoys them every fucking day. And it's like, oh, it's gone down another 12%. I just want you gone. Like, I don't want you anymore.
Yeah. That is that's something that card people versus NFT people have been saying is, well, I can hold my Jordan rookie card. I can hold my Ric Flair auto. I can hold onto it. It's there. I can go and put my hands on it. I can put it on display. Whereas, your Dogecoin or your NFT of Elon smoking a joint is just there on the screen. So we're going to perhaps learn what is the difference in that value.
Absolutely. And in 4 months' time, I'm potentially going to watch Marcus Mariota throw 5 touchdowns in a game and, potentially realize something from these investments that I made 8 years ago that looked terrible at some points and amazing others. And I know that that's going to be because of my belief in Marcus Mariota. And I know that it's going to be, this tangible thing. I like the guy. I think he's going to go well in this system, and he's got the right sort of assets around him now. And like, it's not like, why is Luna dropping? Like, why? Like, I don't get it. Someone I saw the other day, and I like to watch a lot of TikTok. That's how I get a lot of my news. And I watched it the other day, and someone was complaining that Jake Paul misled them on an NFT project to the tune of $5 million. And I'm thinking, why are you listening to Jake Paul at all about any investment?
So are those sorts of, those sorts of projects? Obviously, there are, and Gary Vee has been talking about this since he began talking about this. Is, look, 99% of these projects are going to be worthless. It's the 1%, and it's going to be your job to discover what that 1% is, whether it's punks or apes. Jake Paul, probably not. Shaq's NFTs, probably not.
Definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not. Is Shaq going to quietly collect another 5 million for his NFTs? 100%. He's going to do it.
He already has.
Yeah, he already has. He's done. Thanks, guys. Enjoy those NFTs that you all said you wanted.
Yes.
And I'll take the cash. No worries. So that's where and it's the same with cards. The people like Jordan, people like LeBron, people like Kobe come around once every 10 years.
You know who doesn't?
Who?
Jayson Tatum.
Oh, good segue.
He's a bust.
Why?
He's a bust. So,
is it the Celtics are going to win it? Are we going to win the big one?
I said to Dale to just purge all of our Jayson Tatum stuff.
Really?
No, I didn't say that. Well, I kind of did, but I was upset.
I
said, he's like, Celtics, your man Tatum's lighting up. Celtics are going to, get this done. Third quarter, they hit the front. They were quite down. I said, but it's not the fourth quarter yet. You haven't got fourth quarter Tatum yet. This is Tatum in the fourth quarter. And I'll preface this by saying that Andrew Wiggins in this final series, at sometimes, you look at him and he looks like gutted that he has to play on Tatum, as if like that guy's not at my level. Like surely I would get to defend someone who's got like more ability, like Jaylen Brown, for example, or Derek White, okay, or anyone else on the bench. maybe I could defend two other players.
Wiggins playing very well.
So, literally to start the fourth quarter, it was Tatum driving layup, missed. Wiggins rebounded. Wiggins driving layup, made. It's like, but then this was the extent of his turnover, traveling, step back, jump shot, missed. Tatum free throw 1, missed. Tatum free throw 2, missed. Tatum turnaround fadeaway shot, missed. Tatum 3-point shot, missed. Tatum 3-point shot made just after Wiggins did a floating layup, and that's it. That was the extent of that. Is fourth quarter Tatum. You get nothing from this guy. Now, the last time I went this hard at someone was Kobe Bryant. Okay, and we all know where I'm at on Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Maybe Tatum gets better with age. At the moment, there is not a single player who loses sleep when they go to play.
Yeah.
And he has to be the worst collected player in the NBA.
Whoa. The Celtics aren't going to get it done?
They could get it done. I mean, they're a good team. And it's not that he's not capable of, like, he could get 25 points in 3 quarters. He's not getting anything in the last quarter. Like, he could get, so he scores 25 points in 3 quarters. The guy's got ability, absolutely. But he's not, he doesn't give any suggestion that he's going to be in Kawhi's class. His cards sell for way more than Kawhi's. He doesn't look like he's ever going to be in Russell Westbrook's class. His cards sell for way more than Russell Westbrook's.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many players who are able to completely dominate games and completely dominate the players that are either they're playing on or... and I don't get it. His cards are astronomical values.
Yeah, they are at the moment.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, you're going to try to get out of them.
Oh, man. Fire sale.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want it, cherry.cards, search Jayson Tatum.
Yeah. Hit Dale up. Say, listen, Grayson said you'd do a good offer on this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got upcoming shows coming up. We've got Hobby Hangout. We've got the National later. This is in July. Started 2nd of July. We're in Sydney for the Hobby Hangout. Sydney collectors. Come and see us.
That'd be amazing.
I know they are. And then later in July, end of July, we're at the National in Atlantic City. If you're a Jayson Tatum fan, if you're a sports card collector, what are you buying? What should you be buying? What are you guys buying in the chat at the moment? Kuma Bailey says Tatum's better than Westbrook.
Oh, please. Let's speak after he gets an MVP. But I mean, Westbrook would just dominate people in the fourth quarter.
That's true.
Neither obviously has won a title, but
Lakers buying Kobe. Wise. Who else are you buying? Kobe. Kobe's always good. He's a blue chip status now, we would say.
Yeah, absolutely blue chip.
Yeah.
I think that some sets are undervalued. I'd be chasing like some of the short print sets. I think Downtowns and like just projecting sort of to a post Panini if that happens. You want to have some of those really cool insert sets that Panini have produced. And the short prints that they've produced. I mean, we've seen that before with all the Fleer stuff that is so collectible now.
Rob is buying Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards looks great, yeah. Yeah, I'd take Anthony Edwards over Jayson Tatum.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, I'd be buying, and I am going to be buying soccer because it's going to go through the roof.
Yep.
And Marvel because I love the Marvel stuff. But
yes.
But I love those insert sets. Panini insert sets, underrated.
Joe is buying Jordan in Wizards uniform.
Yeah, a lot of people have been for a while though, Joe. I feel like his Wizards uniform and his college autographs have had like quite a good bump. I feel like there's a fair bit baked into them now. So
this is people thinking, hey, I can't get into a Bulls card. I'm going to get into a Wizards card or a North Carolina card. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I think that it's probably like a year late. They went up fast and about a year ago.
Okay, so there might not be much more in them.
The values, like some of them, you look at them, you're like, wow, I could buy like a really cool Bulls insert for that price.
It really is about that black and red.
Yeah, I like the black and red.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Any others there? Jackson Hayes, the Mojo Chasers. No. Oh, that might be a joke.
That is a joke.
It might be a joke.
He's a joke.
Lakers buying Walt Disney cards, he says.
Does that surprise you?
No, he has like signed scripts of weird Jim Carrey films and stuff. I'm like, what?
Sat at his desk the other day, and I was just like, he's like, I'm collecting that set. I'm like,
well, I can't talk. I've got stupid shit in my collection.
You know, but Josh is on the first ever time he took and showed me his own PC, and it was almost like a scene out of like a David Fincher film. I expected to turn around and Josh be like holding some tape, like
across the mouth. Mojo Chaser says it's not a joke.
It is a joke, Mojo Chasers, and we're going to forgive you that one. So let's get to some questions. We've got 5 minutes.
Banned for life.
We'll save that one for next time.
Okay, good idea. Ooh, secret topic. Josh has enjoyed those comments. Okay, some questions. Multiverse will take this because he always sends good questions. Multiverse says, I've seen a lot of new posts on eBay for 2013 Marvel PMGs, graded, ungraded. Do you think people are offloading their PMGs because the market's about to drop off? Marvel PMGs.
Maybe. I know that they were getting a few of them as replacements for damaged cards. So there's that. And those people probably not attached to them because they were attached to the card that was damaged. I think that there's definitely people that are selling their Marvel stuff. I bought a Marvel card for about $750 US a month and a half ago. I bought the same one for about $300 US this week.
What one was that? You're not telling.
Storm Jambalaya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's definitely been softened. Everything's softening. Like let's own that.
Oh, 100%.
Like so I think that there's opportunities there, but to his question, are people selling them off? PMGs are always going to go up in value. Just it's written that they're stunning cards. I think the new ones from the X-Men Metal have got their own real unique look, and I think they'll hold up too long term. Big time.
From Adam. Oh, no, we talk about that one a lot, actually. Chicano Designer AU. What do we got here? Hey, guys, just wanted to ask what you think of the market for UFC trading cards, and do you think it'll get more popular in the coming years? Thumbs up. Have a good one. 100. I like it.
Excuse me.
I like UFC cards.
Too much water. How do you get to 40... Oh, 42? How do you get to 42 years of age and still struggle drinking water?
Yeah, it's happened to me too. It happens to me too, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this seems... How's this happening still?
Yeah.
This is fucking annoying.
Makes no sense to me.
UFC cards. Do they continue to grow? Panini's doing a fantastic job.
Panini are doing a fantastic job. The products they've released for the UFC have been brilliant. And there's another one coming up soon, which has got we're getting a lot of sales for. I think there was a fair bit of overhype, and I think people are starting to realize that investing large amounts of money in people who lose really quickly is fraught with danger, versus Jayson Tatum's been losing for like 3 years. And there's still that prospect that he's going to turn it around. Trae Young, like all they've ever done is lose. Like, but there's that prospect. Whereas when Paddy Pimblett loses and then puts on 40 kilos before his next fight, he'll literally be like, Luke Walton crossed with Zion. Like, there's just, so I feel like People are starting to realize that. Will that affect UFC? Yes, absolutely. Will it affect the GOATs? If a guy comes through and literally is the next GSP or is the next John Jones, like right now we get that rookie that comes through and goes their whole career and does pretty amazing, then like Gary Vee says, that's going to be the 1%. Huge money.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably a good spot to leave it because I know you've got somewhere to get to. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. Your great comments, your great questions. We'll see you next time. Bye.